Welcome to today's video, and in today's video I'll be walking you through amazing moments in chess. And these moments are not just swoop moves or moves out of the sky, but these are well calculated and sacrificial, technical and positional moves. And to be honest, at some point I didn't honestly understand the moves, all thanks to engine that made things clear. So now in this particular position, the queen is under attack, and it's also black is also threatening to capture the pawn on f2, and black is also threatening to move its queen to either e8 or e7. Now black's best response is to sidestep with the queen, but black decides to play this, threatening to bring his knight and threatening mate in one. So white captures the knight and black goes on with his plan, threatening mate in one. Now, it is important to note that this can still be stopped by this check. The moment the king moves, let's stay here, you can still defend this square. But black had other amazing ideas in mind. As black gave a check, and once the queen moved, he captured the knight with a check. Very important. Now, this king made a blunder, which obviously it is not easy to see from white's perspective. And black proceeded to give white a check. And after also done, you can see that all these moves are well calculated and well analyzed. And funny enough, these moves were calculated from the very first move, and it all led to a checkmate. Now these moves are calculated from this very first move. How amazing is that? Now this mind-blowing, this amazing moment in chess is quite a popular one, and it has to do with, I'll just call it discover check. Wherever you move a piece of yours and it gives a check to the king. Now it started off by capturing black's bishop, and black got greedy and went for the pawn. So white gave him the pawn in exchange for his king side, and he gave a check and captured this. But then you have to lose a full bishop, which obviously black did not want. So black had to play along for quite some time, and white continued in winning a couple of his pawns, and ultimately this is checkmate. But this sacrifice is actually nice. It's a cool sacrifice, as white in this position decided to trade out pieces, as it's obviously that as white knows that if the queens are up the board, white is definitely winning. So white decided to play this, hit the queen and also leave his queen hanging. And the moment black took, he takes back with a check. It is very important to take back with a check. And the moment black he captured the pawn. And this is winning for white. White has 3 rooks. Yes, he has a double pawn, but this is not, the double pawn is more important because he can easily double up on the king side, double up his rooks, and let's say a move like this, of course, he can easily double up his rooks and attack the pawn. If white tries to defend, he can simply play this and you can't capture because then you lose your rook. So even if he pushes forward, he still gets this. And if he decides to block, take his rook, this is the move where it gets worse because this move comes to the check. The king must fall back. He can come here. If he captures, he can capture back. And after everything, black is done for. And if black doesn't capture the pawn and captures the rook, you can simply give a check to the king. When the king captures, you pick up the rook and you are totally winning. Now this is another amazing moment where white's kind of miscalculated. He just gave out his knight for free, and this is actually quite amazing as the knight was still going for free. Because let's say the king plays something like this, you can still capture this knight for free. And there's nothing black can do. Black's very best move is this, and after you take, I can move castle and I'm totally winning. So, but in this position, white decided to be kind of tricky about it. White decided to be kind of tricky about it and sacrifice his knight, hoping that we won't see the move coming. But then we obviously saw it coming and captured the knight. And our queen defends our bishop, so the trick is all to no avail. and we are totally winning. If you have watched this far into the video, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.